Today, we're diving into a really fascinating article from Inman that asks a simple but profound question about real estate, one that might just change the way you think about the whole industry. So, let me ask you, when does a real estate agent's job really start? Seriously, think about it. If you're buying a home, when do you call an agent? Is it after you've already spent, hours, maybe even weeks scrolling through listings online? Well, according to this article, that exact assumption, that's the biggest problem in real estate today. And there it is, right there in that quote. This captures the central myth we're going to debunk. It's this idea that an agent is just there to, open doors for a house you've already picked out on an app. It seems simple, but this one little misconception is what holds both agents and their clients back from getting the best results. So let's properly unpack this. We're going to call it the real estate myth, this belief that an agent's value is pretty much just about the transaction itself. What's really interesting is where this whole critique comes from. It's from a woman named Sheila Reddy. And get this, she wasn't a career real estate agent. She came at this completely from the outside, first as a buyer, then a seller, and an investor. So she saw the industry with totally fresh eyes and realized, wait a minute, this system isn't really working for the people it's supposed to be serving. And that gets us to the absolute core of the problem. What Reddy saw was a system that isn't really built for people at all. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? The entire process is basically set up to get a deal done. It's optimized for the transaction. But let's be real, buying a home isn't just a transaction, is it? It's one of the biggest financial and life decisions you'll ever make, and the system often fails to support the most important part of that journey, the decision-making itself. And this lays out the difference perfectly. The old way, the transaction way, is all about confusing searches and just getting access to listings. But the new way, the people-focused way, that's about guided decisions and access to wisdom. It's a huge, fundamental shift in what value even means. So yeah, thinking that the job just starts with that online search, that's the whole problem, because it completely skips over where an agent can provide the most incredible, profound value. Okay, so if it's not about finding the house online, what is an agent's real value? This is the big aha moment of this whole thing. And here is the absolute key. The goal isn't just to find a home, it's about making the right decision for your life and your finances first. An agent's true job begins way, way before you click on a single listing. It starts by helping you figure out what that right decision actually is for you. So, how does this actually build a better process? I mean, what does it really look like to give guidance before the search even begins? Well, the whole process gets completely flipped on its head. It starts with getting super clear on your life goals and your financial goals. Then, you actually guide the financial decisions. After that, you explore which neighborhoods genuinely fit your lifestyle. And only then, after all that foundational work is done, do you actually start searching for a specific house. The search becomes the last step, not the first. This shift really points toward a new future for the entire industry. It's a future where the most valuable thing an agent can possibly offer isn't access, it's clarity. All right, let's wrap this up with the key takeaways. First, an agent's real value begins long before you ever start looking at homes. Second, the goal isn't just to close a deal, it's to help people make the right decision for them. And third, what makes an agent great isn't just access to listings, it's providing clarity and guidance. And you know what? This shift empowers everyone in the process to make smarter, way more confident choices. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about for the future. In a world where AI and tech can give us all the data, all the listings we could ever want, does the real, irreplaceable value of a human agent actually lie in their ability to help us make sense of it all? To provide that uniquely human clarity? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.